What's good, everybody? It's just your neighborhood angler, Money Bass, out here about to do this thing we call Bass for Cash. Now, I am out here on a different lake, guys. We're out here on Logan Martin, getting ready for the Battle of the Anglers that will be taking place tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, March 1st and 2nd. All right, so make sure you guys tune in for that. And let's just get straight into it. Bass for Cash is where I get out here on a weekly basis, see how many fish we can get. I've already been out here for a quick minute, but let me just show you a little something in there. That may be about $80 worth of Bass for Cash funds in there. All right, so we're gonna have some fun with it today, guys. Got out here a little earlier, wanted to get things set up, test my equipment out, make sure everything was good to go, and it is. So as I catch these fish and bring them to the boat, all you have to do is, number one, be a subscriber to the channel. Number two, guess the exact weight of the fish, and that is it. It does not cost a thing to participate in Bass for Cash. All that you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel and guess the exact weight of the fish. Just that quick and easy, guys. All right, so as you come into the chat, make sure you guys get the likes up, all right? And also hit that subscribe button. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and introduce yourself. This is a very live and interactive channel, so we're gonna have some fun with it today, guys. And what is on the agenda today is I am just kind of scouting around, finding some fish that I'm gonna bring to the boat for tomorrow's Battle of the Anglers. And go ahead and knock these guys out of the box pretty quick, all right? Shout out to Gary. What's going on? See you in the chat. As you come into the chat, the other thing that I want you guys to do for me also is to share the link to the live stream, all right? We want to see how many people we can get in here for the Battle of the Anglers that will be taking place tomorrow. Like I said, we will have a lot of fun with the guys. We have 7 competitors that are going to be looking to be the king of Logan Martin tomorrow. We're going to see who can bring in the best 5 fish for 2 days of fishing out here. We will be fishing from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m., all right? So make sure you guys share the link for the Battle of the Anglers. Just give some people some time to get in here. And like I've shown you guys, we already have 2 fish in the live well. So those will be the 2 fish that we start off weighing. Just going to give it some time for people to kind of tune in and see what's going on. Shout out to the Money Team. I see Gary already getting active in the chat. Really appreciate that, sir. We'll just kind of ease around to a few different locations today, see if we can locate some fish. All right, so in the chat, can somebody drop a 1 in the chat? Just let me know if the audio and video is coming in loud and clear. Just want to make sure we are good. Appreciate that, Gary. We have Waves. Says hello. Are you getting fish for tomorrow? That is right. I am locating fish for tomorrow that I can come back. Well, I'm locating fish today that I can come back and catch tomorrow. How about that? So that is the game plan for today. So we are officially doing this thing called Bass for Cash, guys. For anybody just tuning in, let me just go ahead and show you a little something. Do you see them down there? How many do you see in there, guys? Do you see that? All nice and relaxed. Like, hey, we're just hanging out with Money Bass today. That might be about $80 worth of Bass for Cash sitting in that live well right there, guys. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel, guess the exact weight of the fish, and bam, just like that, you walk away with a nice cash payout. All right, shout out to Mask Off. He says, don't shake any off today. I need to win that money. All right, so there you go. You have at least 2 chances to win a little bit of money, okay? All right, so you guys have seen that live well. What I need somebody to do is share this link. I need you guys to share the link and also share the link with the link for the Battle of the Anglers that's taking place tomorrow. So does anybody have any fishing plans for this weekend? What do you guys have on the agenda? What's going on, Greg? Greg says he's going to be fishing tomorrow. Good deal. Well, make sure you put us on live, Gary. We're going to be live tomorrow doing the Battle of the Anglers. I've been telling you guys about it for about a month or two. And so now it is time. It is time for us to get out here. We have 7 guys that are going to be competing tomorrow. You guys can watch it here live, all right? Shout out to Alexandria in the chat. She just dropped the link for you for Battle of the Anglers. You can go straight to fishxlive.com. So that way you can follow the live leaderboard. You can watch the live action. There will be a live chat specifically for the Battle of the Anglers also. A lot of fun, a lot of opportunities to win some of that Bass for Cash. We will be doing Bass for Cash tomorrow also, guys. So keep that in mind. Bass for Cash will be going on tomorrow also. All right, Gary said he's going to be fishing all weekend. He said, I'm going to be living the good life. All right, so keep in mind, guys, Battle of the Anglers is from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. We have 5 hours to get out here. We do not have a full tournament day of fishing. You have to get out here, find what you need, make it happen, and see where you land on that leaderboard. Greg says, are they spawning yet? The water temps are 55 degrees. What do you think? What do you think, Greg? Is that spawning temperatures? So today's Bass for Cash, we're not going to be on here for a long time. We're just here for a good time. We already have 2 fish to the boat, but we need to get some more people in the chat. Once we get some more people in the chat, we're going to see if anybody wants to walk away with some of this cash for bass today. Gary said, how much money am I going to win? He said, what's the payout? All right, so shout out to Gary. Gary is a member of the Money Team, so membership does have its privileges. So life is a little different for Gary, and let me explain why. For each fish that is caught, all you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. You get 1 guess per fish, all right? 1 guess per fish, and only put your guess in the chat 1 time. If you put your guess in there more than once, even if it's the same guess, you will be DQ'd. And we have the eagle eye in there watching you. Alexandria, the DQ queen, she's just waiting. She's waiting to hit somebody up with a D and a Q, all right? So you only get 1 guess. Now, what I was saying for Gary in the chat, anybody that you see that has a badge next to the name, those are the people that you will hear me referring to as the Money Team. Now, the Money Team members, membership does have its privileges. They get 2 guesses per fish, all right? 2 guesses per fish. Let me just look at the chat real quick. So they get 2 guesses per fish, and they also get twice the payout. All right. So Gary is asking what the payout is. The payout is $20 per fish. So each fish that you guess the exact weight on, you will walk away with a nice $20 bill. Now, like I said, membership has its privileges. So the members of the Money Team, who are the members of the channel, they will get a nice and easy $40 payout, guys. All right. So like I said, membership does have its privileges. So today is a practice day, guys. Tomorrow is the official tournament day. Shout out to Roxanne. Roxanne checking into the chat. What's going on, Jason? Right now I am throwing a wacky worm, just trying to test out a few different things. I pretty much know what I'm going to be doing for tomorrow. So what I do is I will come out during practice and throw some things, some things that are a little different to see if I can run up on a secondary pattern. So right now I'm throwing a crankbait, shaky head. You know, I'm just going through the motions, just checking out a few different things. What's going on, Chef Boy? Says Money about to yank a 4-pounder out. No, I don't want a 4-pounder today. I don't want a 4-pounder today. Today, I need those fish to be between 1 and 2 pounds. That's all I need for today. Fish that are caught today do not count. Tomorrow is the official tournament day, guys. So tomorrow we will be doing this thing we call Battle of the Anglers. All right, that was a pretty decent cash right there. Tomorrow we will be doing Battle of the Anglers, guys. What's going on, Rory? Good to see you in the chat. So Bass for Cash is up and running, guys. We have 2 fish in the boat that we will be weighing in just shortly. But just giving you guys a little time to get into the chat. So what's on the agenda right now is just covering some water and seeing what we can see. Making some random cast here and there. Jason said 1.86. What are you guessing on, Jason? What fish are you guessing on? What's going on, Donald? We have Donald Brown. He says, what in the money bass is going on? What's going on, Donald? Good to see you in the chat, buddy. We're out here doing this thing we call Bass for Cash. Now, as you guys know, it is the weekend for the Battle of the Anglers. So that is what I'm prepping for right now, is Battle of the Anglers. Jason said the next one you catch will be 1.86. Roy said water has a nice looking stain. Look like it's a little low. Yep, that is right. I think the water's about 2, what was it? A little over between 2 and 3 pounds. I mean 2 and 3 pounds. 2 and 3 feet below full pool out here right now. All right, guys, I see some more people tuning in. As you come into the chat, go ahead and hit the like button for me. And also, if you have already hit the like button, type the word like in the chat for me. I just want to see who is participating in the chat, and also just get a few more comments in there. Just want to test everything out. If you have already hit the like button, type the word like in the chat for me. All right, appreciate that. Looks like a lot of people came in hitting that like button. You guys know the routine. All right. As you guys come into the chat, please make sure you hit the like button. We are doing this thing we call Bass for Cash today. Shout out to Fish X Live and SWAT Lawn Operation. Now, if you guys take a look, you see what we have down in there? We have a few customers. We have a few fish that wanted to hop in the boat and hang out with me for today. Now, those fish that are in there could be worth up to about $80 for somebody. What's going on, Dave Rosenberg? He says, where you at? I am out here at Logan Martin. We're going to be doing this thing called Bass for Cash in just a minute. I have a few little buddies in here hanging out with me. So that's about $80 worth of bass in that live well for somebody in the chat. Remember, all that you have to do to participate is hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel. Just that quick and easy. Nothing complicated about it, guys. So tomorrow, the Battle of the Anglers will be starting at 7 a.m. and we will be finishing up at 1 p.m. So when we get out here on the lake, guys, we have to move kind of fast, make some fast decisions. If the fish aren't biting, it may be a long day for you, even though that time is going to be moving kind of quick. What's going on, Chef Boy? He said, you already got some out of the water. How did you do it? It's because I had them in the live well before I went live today. I wanted to get out here, test some things out. And like I said, we're not going to be on here for a long time, guys. We'll be on here for a good time because I want to get back to business. So when I'm doing the lives, it's a little harder for me to move around and cover as much water as I want. So what we're going to do is stay on for just a little bit, see if I can get one or two more fish while we're on the live. See if anybody wants to walk away with any cash for any of these bass. So that is the game plan, all right? All right, so for tomorrow's Battle of the Anglers, for the people that are in the chat, who is planning on watching Battle of the Anglers tomorrow? If you are, just put yes in the chat. And if you aren't, put no in the chat. I just want to gauge the room. Let's see who is going to be participating in Battle of the Anglers. And remember, we will be doing Bass for Cash tomorrow too, guys. We'll figure out how we're going to get that worked out, but we'll definitely make it happen for tomorrow. Edward says, no, I'm not watching that. Terry Hall says he'll be there. Shout out to Roxanne. Roxanne's going to be tuning in. Gary and Rory will be there. All right, good deal. Really appreciate the support, guys. It would definitely be a good time. There will be 7 of us live on the screen at the same time tomorrow, competing to see who will bring in the biggest 5 fish within a 5-hour time frame, all right? So we got to make it quick. Edward says, never heard of it. So Edward, is this your first time coming to the channel? Are you a first-time viewer? Edward says, okay, I changed my vote from no to yes. He says, okay, I'll check it out. He says it sounds like it might be a little fun. So yeah, so Edward, basically, Battle of the Anglers. Okay, he says, nah, but I just subscribed today. All right, shout everybody, put Edward in the chat. Shout out to Edward. We have Edward tuning in. So Edward, what we are doing is I'm out here pre-fishing, getting ready for a tournament that's going to be taking place tomorrow. Now, this is going to be a live format tournament. It's different from anything you have ever seen before. There will be 7 of us going head to head. We'll have a commentator. Shout out to AC. She's in the chat. We'll have a commentator going over the rules, the lay of the land, and also keeping track of the fish as they are caught. We will also be doing a kind of a rendition of what we call bass for cash. So today I'm out here. As I catch the fish, I'll show you guys the fish on the screen. I'll put them on a measuring board, let you get an idea of how big the fish is. And if you can guess the exact weight of the fish, you will walk away with a cash prize. All right, just that quick and easy. All right, so that's all it takes. That's all it takes. It does not cost anything to participate in Bass for Cash. All that you have to do is be a subscriber and make sure you hit that like button. Now, I see the likes. The likes are a little low, guys. We're only sitting at 19 likes. That means some of you are like, hey, Money Bass, I don't care if you have caught fish already. I'm still not going to tap that like button. Dave Rosenberg says, how do you get on the roster in the future? Just reach out to me, Dave. We'll get another one set up. Let you come out here and test your skills on this live thing. It's a little bit of a different thing when you're out here live. It's a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun. Edward Scissorhands. I didn't even notice the last name. I was just saying Edward. Edward Scissorhands said he's cut his hand a few times. Uh-oh, Parker says, I'm back, baby. Parker says, I'm here to win some of that cash. He's trying to take the money from everybody today. We have a few more people coming into the chat. Let's see if we can keep those likes up, guys, as new people come in. We're just waiting to get maybe around 50 or so people. Once we get around 50 people in the chat, we may be able to go ahead and weigh one of the fish. How about that? Once we get to around 50 people in the chat. Does that sound good, Alexander? You think we need more people than that in the chat? And then, of course, we're going to have to get the likes up. Jason says, hey, man, we only got 23 likes. What's up with that? We're on our way to about 50 people. Hopefully we'll have about 100 or so people in here by the time we get to that second fish. But we shall see. We'll see. Got some trash out here in this lake. Edward says, lose? Yes, sir. You see that right there? It's upside down, but you know what it says. It says lose. I'm throwing that on a cranking rod. This is a 7-foot medium cranking rod, guys. All right, let's see. See what else we have out here. Then it says, how's the fish bite today? It's pretty decent. So basically what I'm doing, guys, is once I catch one fish from a location, I won't keep catching fish from there because I'm finding areas that I plan on fishing tomorrow, all right? So that is the game plan. And some of the places I'll go to, if they look good enough to where I know I'm going to come back and fish it, I don't even make a cast to that area. So that's kind of the reason why I wanted to go ahead and get started before I went live today, instead of just starting the live once I got out on the lake. Dakota says, I'm always scrolling through but never see you catch fish. Yeah, so Dakota, things are a little different whenever. So I'm in tournament mode right now. So right now I'm doing a little scouting around. So do you see that in there? How many is Dakota still in the chat? Dakota, how many do you see in there? I'm giving you a quick glimpse. I want to see. Dakota, can you see that? How many do you see in there, Dakota? But Dakota says, I see him in there, but I want to see you catch something. All right, Dakota says 3. Hey, Daniel, what are you laughing at? What was funny about that? That was a Strike King crankbait. All right, Dakota said 3, 2. He said, I know it's more than 1. Not sure, really sure how many. All right, Dakota, have you already subscribed to the channel? I see you're saying you've been here a few times. But if you subscribe to the channel, then you already know what Bass for Cash is. Just put, this is the question for you, Dakota. Do you know what Bass for Cash is? Do you know how the rules of the game? Do you know how to play Bass for Cash? Have you ever participated before? Dakota says, apparently I am subscribed. All right, so Dakota, what we're doing whenever I'm out here on a weekly basis is I do this thing called Bass for Cash. All that you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. You do not have to. It doesn't cost anything to participate. All you have to do is be a subscriber. Make sure you hit that like button for me. And once we open the scales, you see Alexandria in the chat. She'll be dropping the rules of engagement for Bass for Cash. And once we open the scales up, from there, all you have to do is guess the exact weight of the fish. That's it. Dakota says, but no, I don't participate. Why don't you participate, Dakota? It's kind of fun. You never know. You never know who's going to win. Dakota says, oh, nice. That sounds like fun. Hopefully you catch some big ones. Oh, yeah. So I don't want any big ones today. Today, I just want them to be around 1 to 1.5 pounds. That's all I need. Bass for Cash, all we need them to be is about, I think it's 12 inches on this lake. But tomorrow is D-Day. Tomorrow is the day where I want to catch some bigger fish. So today, I'm just concentrating on locating areas where the fish are active at. And now that I'm finding some of the fish that are active and biting, tomorrow I'll be able to focus and hone in on getting some bigger fish. That will be the goal for tomorrow. Sumsco, is that Sumsco? It says big bite, big bait, big bite. All right, Parker says, I was on Logan Martin 2 weeks ago for a tournament, and they were killing a minnow style bait and were latched to your And let me see where you were last your boat this morning. There's like an island that is where you fish. Okay, so how did you do? How did you do in the tournament, Parker? Shout out to the Outdoor King. Back once again. We were live yesterday, Outdoor King. I was looking for you. I didn't see you in the chat. And I was kind of curious. Can somebody do me a favor and go to the Outdoor King's channel? I want to see if he got his 200 subscribers. Did the Outdoor King get his 200 subscribers? What's going on, Delta Bass? Good to have you back in the chat. Outdoor King says he is at work. Wow, Parker had 15 pounds. How often do you fish Logan Martin? Because that is definitely a good weight on Logan Martin. Here comes some wind. Daniel C. Is Logan Martin related to Scott Martin? No, Parker says he fishes Logan Martin a lot. I kind of figured you knew a little something. I may fish Logan Martin once a year or something like that. So each time I come out here, I pretty much have to figure out what I can do once I get here. Uh-oh. Did the Outdoor King just step in here and introduce himself once again? Shout out to the Outdoor King. Hit the channel with the $9.99 super chat. You know what, guys? We were going to wait. We were going to wait till 50. We were going to wait till there was 50 people in here watching. But shout out to the Outdoor King. I need everybody to put K in the chat for the Outdoor King. What we are going to do now, I don't want to make you wait. Outdoor King was, hey, let's go get it. Let's get it started. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do our first round of Bass for Cash. Now, let me hold them up and let you guys, I'll let Outdoor King pick. Which one of those do you want to weigh, Outdoor King? This is the right hand. Do you want blue or green? Which one of those we're going to do Bass for Cash with getting started off? What do you think, Outdoor King? Blue or green? Blue or green, Outdoor King? Which one do you want? I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. I know he's going to put his message in there in just a second. So blue or green? All right, he said blue. So this is the one that we're going to weigh for Bass for Cash right here, guys. Let me go ahead and put it on this measuring board for you so everybody can get an idea of the length, the width. It doesn't have too much girth on it, but it has a little bit of length on it. The legal size on this lake is 12 inches. This one is right at 14. Can you guys see that? So it's good. It's good for Battle of the Anglers. All right, so there we go. So that is the fish that we are going to be weighing. Now, all we have to do now is wait. Let me know when you guys see Alexandria back in the chat. She'll drop the rules of engagement in there. Shout out to fishxlive.com. If you are a tournament angler, tournament organization, host tournaments, anything like that, make sure you check out fishxlive.com. All right. Now, the other thing, SWAT Lawn Operations. Want to give a big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations, one of the original sponsors of Bass for Cash. All right. All right. So once Alexandria comes back in the chat, guys, we're going to go ahead and get it cracking. We were going to wait till we had a few more people in the chat, but we'll go ahead and get it taken care of now. Outdoor King came in so graciously and dropped that $9.99 super chat. So, hey, why make you wait? Everybody put Outdoor King in the chat one more time. Big shout out to Outdoor King. Oh, and one other thing I need somebody to do for me is go to Outdoor King's channel. Go to the Outdoor King's channel and let me know how many subs does the Outdoor King have. We were getting him up to 200 subs, guys. And I want to know, did we do it? Did we make it happen? Also, is Whipstick in the chat? Has anybody seen Whipstick in the chat? I think he's been hiding from us. What's going on? Shout out to the Mass Bass. Tid tuning. He says, what water depth are you in? I am currently in 13 feet of water. Just rolling and cranking. We are about to do this thing called Bass for Cash, guys, where I catch the fish. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel. That is the first thing. Second thing is guess the exact weight of the fish. And bam, just like that, you walk away with a nice cash prize for the weekend. Get you some weekend funds to go out and hang out and have a good time. There she goes. Shout out to Alexandria. She says, I am here. She said the champ is here. Shout out to the DQ Queen. She's going to drop a few bits of information in the chat for you guys so you know the rules of engagement. We were going to wait for about 50 people to get into the chat, but your partner Outdoor King came in and hit you guys in the mouthpiece with a $9.99 super chat. And once he did that, I was like, hey, why wait? The Outdoor King said, hey, let's go ahead and get him. So we're going to do Bass for Cash right now, guys. I've shown you the fish. As soon as Alexandria says she is ready, then we will open up the scales. Now, the rules of engagement are always in the description, guys. So make sure you pay attention to the links that are in the description to make sure you do not get DQ'd. Parker says, watch out for Joey Nene. He wins. Who is that? Every tournament on Logan Martin. Oh, so there's only going to be 7 of us tomorrow. So we're going to be live, Parker. We're going to be live tomorrow, and there will be 7 of us live. We will start at 7 a.m. and finish up at 1. So you can tune in the same way you are now, be in the chat. The anglers are going to be able to hear each other, talk to each other. There'll be a lot of trash talk, believe me, guys. There's going to be some trash talk going on tomorrow. And let me see, what was that I saw? I see a little something, and I need to figure out what that is because it looks like it may be some fish. So let me get out my... This is something I wasn't planning on throwing until tomorrow, but I might as well test it out today and make sure it works. And make sure it'll do what it needs to do. Actually, I can try this right here. So let's get posted up on these fish, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Double tap your screen. We're approaching 50 people in the chat, but we only have 29 likes. What's up with that? Where are the people in the chat? Where are the likes at, guys? Where did the love go? Make sure you guys go ahead and double tap that screen. Now we have about 40 people in the chat. All I need is for 6 more people to hit that like button so we can get to 35 likes. Alexandria is putting the rules of engagement in the chat to make sure you guys are ready. What's going on, Victor? Good to see you back in the chat. All right, we are at 29 likes, guys. We need 6 more likes. If you have already hit the like button, type the word like in the chat for me. Maybe that'll get things moving. Type the word like in the chat. Let's see who has already hit the like button so we can see who is remaining. We only need 5 more likes, guys. 5 more likes. All right, where is it at? Where is it at? Did I already take it out? Let's see. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, it's already out. I already have it up here on the deck. All right, and let me know in the chat. I see somebody said it was breaking up a little bit. Can you guys still hear me okay? Does everything still sound good, look good? Drop a 1 in the chat for me if the audio and video is still good, guys. Appreciate that, Terry. All right, I see the 1s coming in. Good deal, good deal. All right, we just need 5 more likes, guys. 5 more likes. Alexandra, are you still in the chat? All right, so once we get 5 more likes, and we'll go ahead and get this thing rolling. Man, I kept this spool very, very loose. We just need 5 more likes. Is there anybody in the chat that has not hit the like button? We're about to weigh these. We're going to weigh 1 fish right now, guys. And then we're going to keep on moving. Man, it's time for a new reel. I haven't cleaned this thing in a long time. Go, we got him. We got him. We got him. We got him. We're going to see. Do you see him skiing? He's trying to fight. He has a little bit of fight in him. He has a little bit of fight in him. We got him. We got him. Do you see him? He's short but stubby. He's stubby and fat. Do you see it? Did you guys see it? All right, now let's take a look and see. Do we have another keeper? I think we just might do it. I think it just might do it. You know, the size limit on this lake is 12 inches. Oh, my goodness. And look at that. It's fat. Do you see how fat it is? But look, it's short and fat. It's short and fat, guys. That one isn't even a keeper. We have about 50 people in the chat. We just need 5 more likes, guys. I just need 5 people to hit that like button real quick. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and put this one back. And we'll get another one. How about that? Man, that thing cast a country mile. Do you guys know how far a country mile is? Shout out to the Outdoor King. All right, guys, we just need 4 more likes. Get 4 more likes, and then we're going to roll. We're going to get it cracking. What's going on, Blaster? Blaster is in the chat. Come on, people, hit the like. You're messing with my money. You're playing with my money. It's like playing with my emotions. Daniel says, big worm. That's right. Big worm said, playing with my money is like playing with my emotions. Guys, we only need 4 more likes. 4 more likes, and then we have about $80 worth of bass for cash in the live well right now. All we need is 4 more likes. Once we get 4 more likes, I'm going to show you the fish one more time. Alexandria's going to open up the scales. You will have 2 minutes to put your guesses in the chat. All right? 2 minutes, guys. I have a feeling tomorrow's going to be a good day. Shout out to Cove Ultimate Fishing in the chat. Make sure you guys go and check him out on YouTube. Check him out on the tubes. He's out there doing some big things with some crappie fishing, guys. He has his own YouTube channel. So Cove Ultimate Fishing, he was supposed to be out here tomorrow doing the Battle of the Anglers with us, but he had some prior obligations, wasn't quite able to make it. But maybe on the next one. Maybe on the next one. All right, guys, we only need 2 more likes. Two more likes and we will be good to go. I'm just curious. Oh my goodness, guys, look at this. I have my keys sitting back here on the back of the boat. That would have been very ugly. I do not know how that happened. Cole Ultimate Fishing says, crappie chaser. I'm in Boston now, but will be in the next challenge. All right. All right, you guys heard him. He said he's going to be out here trying to take our money. He's going to be out here trying to make us look bad on Battle of the Anglers. All right, guys, we need 1 more like. I just need 1 more. Just 1 more like. And then we're going to see if anybody wants to walk away with some of this cash for this bass that we have in the live well, all right? Uh-oh, Roxanne said, come on, people. My break is almost over. All right, Roxanne. Alexandra, as soon as you put in the chat that you are ready, as soon as you type that you are ready, then I will go ahead and show them the fish and we can go ahead and get the guessing started, all right? As soon as Alexandra comes back in the chat and she types ready, I'll go ahead and show you guys the fish. We can open up the scales so Roxanne doesn't miss out since it's almost time for her break to be over. We're going to see if anybody wants some of this cash for any one of these bass. All right, Alexandra said ready. All right, let's go ahead and get this back in. Shiftboard says, oh yeah, let's go. It's 3 people in here. Odds are in my favor. So you waited for some people to drop out, huh? What's going on already, edits? All right, so remember, everybody, all you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. You want to make sure if you are not subscribed that you go ahead and subscribe now. Once the scales open, you will have 2 minutes to put your guess in the chat. All right, and it just so happens that once you subscribe, there is a 2-minute delay before YouTube will let you guess in the chat. All right. All right, so we're not going to wait yet. We're going to show you guys the fish. So let me go ahead and get the leaderboard out. Well, leaderboard, the measuring board out. And shout out to the Outdoor King. He is the sponsor of today's live stream at this time with that $9.99 super chat. And what I say each week is whoever gives the largest super chat, super sticker, or gives the memberships during the channel, during the live stream, they are the sponsor of that live stream. All right, so here we go, guys. Alexandra, you can open the scales whenever you are ready. Now, there we go. This is the fish that was on the blue coal tag, guys. And let me just show you down here. We're going to go into subscriber only mode, guys. We are now in subscriber only mode. All right, so you guys see it? It is just under 14 inches. Can you see that tail? It is almost touching 14. But guess what? It's good enough for Battle of the Anglers because every fish over 1 pound will count for Battle of the Anglers. We do catch, weigh, release. All right, so you guys saw it. It's just a little under 14 inches. So you have 2 minutes. And remember, it has to be in decimal form, guys. Remember, you have to follow the rules of engagement or you will be DQ'd. Alexandra, she has the eagle eye. She's watching you. If you do not follow the rules of engagement, she'll DQ you. You only get 1 guess. Do not put your guess in there more than once. Do not put your guess in there more than once, guys. All right, so you guys have 2 minutes to put your guesses in the chat. Man, I got to oil this reel. I got to get this reel set up before tomorrow. Uh-oh. Oh, no, she got you, Dave. Dave, did you put more than 1 reply in the chat? You get 1 reply. You get 1 guess and 1 guess only. Only put 1 guess. Do not put the same guess twice. That is the #1 reason why people get disqualified. I'm curious to know. All right, Terry Hall says, I put my guess before the scales officially open, so I put the same number in again. All right, yeah. So between scales open and scales closed, if she sees your name in there more than once, you are done for. She will DQ you, all right? Edward Scissorhand, you are disqualified. You changed your guess. Edward, how did you do it? Edward, how did you get disqualified on your first time playing? Oh, man. All right, guys, the scales are now officially closed. All right, she said, Terry Hall, you're good. I told you she has that eagle eye. She's watching. She's watching what you guys are doing in the chat. She's not going to let you get away with the crimes. If you commit the crimes, Alexandra will get you. All right, I see a little something out here. All right, guys, we're about to make it official, like a referee's whistle. You guys saw the hook set. You saw me bust that fish right in the mouthpiece. And now you're about to see me put it on the scale. All right, so we have it zeroed out. Now we're going for the fish with the blue coal tag on it. All right, now I think this fish is going to come in at about 1 pound, 1.32, 1.32, guys. All right, now let's see what we got. All All right, so we're zeroed out. Drum roll, please. What did I say? 1.32. Can we make it happen? Can we make it happen? Oh, 1.33. 1.33. Do we have a winner? Do we have a winner? 1.3. There we go, guys. 1.33. Voodoo, what are you laughing at in the chat? I have a feeling I know. See, Voodoo got DQ'd before, and everybody was laughing at Voodoo. He was trying to plead his case, but the DQ queen was not hearing it. She said, no, Voodoo, I got you. Oh, no official winner? What happened? Is it really true that you guys didn't want that money? Because I've heard that said before, that you guys really don't even want to win the money. Is that true, yes or no? Put yes or no in the chat. Is it true that you guys don't really want to win the money? Drop a yes in the chat for me if that is true. Voodoo close with 1.33. Voodoo says karmaism. Uh-oh, I love big women is back in the chat. Says she my shorty if she 5'2" and 240. She's my shorty if she's 5'2" and 240. Has a little ring to it. All right, got hung up, guys. Let's see if we can get her out of there. Uh-oh, do you guys see who just stepped in the room? Kaboom, it's Clint Perry. He came in and said, hey, slide over just a little bit, Outdoor King. I think I'm going to sponsor today's shindig with the 5 gifted super chats. 5 gifted memberships. All right, those memberships go out to Christian. Who is that? ZM7, JG Jiggin, Roger Family Outdoor Adventures, and Bearded Fisherman. Big shout out to CP. He is the current sponsor of the live stream with those 5 gifted memberships. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I need to catch another one for Clint Perry. All right, Clint, let's head to another point. Let's head to another point and see what we have for this occasion. Let's just scan around a little bit. Shout out to CP. You guys already know the routine. Make sure you put CP in the chat. Terry Hall said me and Money Bass guessed the same number. All right, we were close. We were close. We almost got it. All right, so let's just idle over and check out another little area real quick. Man, guys, I've killed a lot of time today. Whenever I got here, I spent a lot of time on the phone. I kept getting a lot of phone calls, so I wasn't able to focus and do what I needed to do. But nobody wanted that cash. How did it happen? Edward Scissorhands says, now at least I know the rules. That's right, because AC, she's watching you. So everybody in the chat, you have now witnessed why we call her the DQ queen. She's ready and waiting. She is waiting for you guys to just kind of slip up just a little bit. Rogers Family Outdoor Adventure says, I got the membership money. Shout out to Rogers Family. And if you could, go ahead and thank CP. Clint Perry hit you up with that gifted membership. Clint Perry is the Money Team General. He is the general of the Money Team. He has gifted more memberships than any other person that has come to this channel. Now, I want to give an honorable mention to Pure Alaska, because Pure Alaska came into the chat and dropped, I believe it was 40 memberships in one day. 40 memberships in one day, guys. But we are rolling. We're rolling. And remember, we're out here for a good time, not a long time. I have some water to cover, so we'll be on here for a little bit longer. And then I may need to take off. Wait a minute. Hold on. Did I just miss something? Oh, no, I didn't. There we go. Outdoor King says, I finally got my wrap to put on my kayak. Uh-oh. Shout out to the Outdoor King. He's about to make it official. So what is going to be on your wrap on your kayak? I need to change this reel out. It's giving me too many problems. This reel is probably about 10 years old. I don't know if I've ever had it cleaned or done any maintenance to it, but it is taking a beat. I think it's been submerged in water before. All kinds of things have happened to it. But it'll still get me a fish to the boat every now and then when I need it to. I love Big Winner says, anyone guess the weight of the money bass? I'll sponsor a $100 extra for the winner. What? Wait a minute. Alexandria, do you see what I Love Big Women just put in the chat? Is that real? Can somebody verify? Is that real? The Outdoor King got his YouTube channel put on his channel. Okay. So can somebody do me a favor and go to the Outdoor King's channel and let me know how many subscribers does the Outdoor King have? How many subscribers does the Outdoor King have? Shout out to Fishing for Dollars says, Money, are you ready for tomorrow? Yes, sir. I was ready before I got here. I stay ready. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. I Love Big Women says, yes, sir, supporting our retired airmen. Shout out to I Love Big Women. Uh-oh, guys. All right, so it looks like we may need to weigh that other one soon now. I mean, you guys got $100 out there just waiting. So that'll be up to $140 payout for one fish. Do you guys see what is happening right here? Do you understand? Goodness gracious, I got to change this reel out. I guess I beat it up too bad. Yep, got to change this one out by tomorrow. I think I might have an extra reel in the in the rod locker. Let's see. Oh, I know what's wrong with this. My gear, the in there is worn down too much. Come on, buddy. I have to change this one out with a different. All right, are we back? Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. We have Julian, the joke guy, back in the chat. All right, yeah, guys, we had to pack up and roll out. I saw you guys were saying that you couldn't see or hear anything. So we moved locations. We left fish to find fish. Sometimes you have to do it. We left fish to find fish. Now, let's see how that works out for us. Jason says, the joke guy, what is the joke of the day? Our little big women says she a lady if she 280. Oh my goodness. She's a lady if she's 280. All right, let's see. Let's see what the joke of the day is. All right, joke of the day. Two bass. John and Jeffrey are having a little chat. John asked, "And how did your date go?" Jeffrey says, "Not good. I got catfished." Okay, all right. That was a good one. That was decent. I mean, let's go ahead and grade that one on a scale of 1 to 10. Let's read it one more time, guys. So the joke of the day by Julian the Joke Guy says, two bass, John and Jeffrey are having a little chat. John asks, "How did your date go?" Jeffrey says, "Not good. I got catfished." What do you guys think? On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give that one? All right, Alexandra, can you do me a favor and drop the Outdoor Kings YouTube channel in the chat? We need to get him 19 more subscribers. Let's see how close we can get him to 200 before the day is over. All right, so let's see. The ratings are coming in. Uh-oh. A 6.5, a 5, a 6, a 7, and a 7.5. So it looks like you're right around the 6.5 range. So it looks like that one was about a 6.5, Julian the Joke Guy. They're saying you need to tighten up. They said they didn't like that one as much as the other ones. Julian says, okay, decent, decent. All right, but what about I Love Big Women? What do you got? Let's rate this one on a 1 to 10. She's a lady if she's over 280. Was that what it was? Let's see. Hold on. Let me get it right. She a lady if she 280. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you guys think about that one? She's a lady if she's 280. All right, there we go, guys. If you could, click on that link that is in the chat. Click on that link and go to the Outdoor Kings channel and go ahead and give him a subscribe. And once you do that, type the word subscribe in the chat. Type the word subscribe in the chat. She a lady if she 280. No, no. Terry said, not gonna be my shorty if she's not 240. Oh, man. Not gonna be my shorty. Now, hey, girl, you sitting on 130. You a lightweight. All right, in the chat, are you guys able to still hear me okay and see me okay in the chat? Just want to do a quick sound check. We're gonna keep moving along. All right, really appreciate it. I've really been wanting to catch something on this Nico rig, guys. But it hasn't been happening. Let's go ahead and pick up a crankbait and start rolling. Shout out to the Outdoor King with the $4.99 super chat. Well, that's a super sticker. Appreciate that. Once again, everybody put the Outdoor King in the chat. And I need to know who has clicked on that link and gone over to the Outdoor King's channel and hit him with a subscribe. I need you to come back in the chat and type the word subscribe in the chat once you have done that. All right. We got Jason Hollis went over there. We have Rogers Family Outdoors and Adventures. Just became a new subscriber. And Alexandria, if you could, drop that link in the chat one more time for the Outdoor King, just in case some more people just tuned in. But what we're doing is we're getting the Outdoor King up to 200 subs, guys. We're getting him up to 200 subs. And to do that, we just need you to head on over there. Click that link. And make sure you guys hit the subscribe button for him. All right, so Outdoor King, they said they want to see your wrap on your kayak. So have you, well, I guess you said you just got it back. So when would you be putting that on your channel so everybody can check it out? They want to see that wrapped kayak. Rogers Family Outdoors and Adventures says, I gotta go. All right, good to have you checking in for a short time and a good time. It's better than no time at all. But we'll see you on the next one. Outdoor King says, Jason, I definitely will have it on my channel when I do the wrap. We have all the gear and no idea. Says, how's the fishing going? Well, I'm finding what I think I need for tomorrow. Once I locate some fish, I'll see if I can get one out of that group. Once I can get one out of there, then I'll keep on moving. Sometimes if there's been some that I found and I didn't even make a cast to them because I know I'm definitely going to come back to that location tomorrow. So I don't want to catch any fish out of there. But I would say my day is going pretty decent. We've done one rendition of Bass for Cash already. Nobody wanted that money. Nobody wanted any of that cash. Julian the Joke Guy says, Money, when does the Battle of the Anglers start? So the Battle of the Anglers is going to take place tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. So it'll be a 5-hour battle of the anglers, guys. We have 5 hours to bring our best 5 fish to the boat. We will do a live catch, weigh, release. So each fish is caught, weighed, and then released. And then you will have AC. AC is in the chat. Shout out to AC. She will be doing the commentating and also keeping track of the scores on the live leaderboard, courtesy of Fish X Live. So if any of you are interested in hosting your own tournament, if you have any type of tournament organization, make sure you take a look at fishxlive.com. They can definitely, that is a customizable tournament app. All right, it's a customizable tournament app that will help you set up your tournament, have people handles your registration, handles your live leaderboard, your live chat, your live weigh-in. Kind of gives you that Bassmaster feel, regardless of how big your organization is. All right, and it gives you that video, so you guys can always go back and take a look at that. It allows family and friends to be able to see those live weigh-ins, guys. So Jason, we're going to be live tomorrow. Tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern. Tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern. That's right, Julian. Chicken Hawk is going to be there. Actually, let me see if I can. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? What I'm gonna do is I'm going to send them a picture of the fish that I have, because I'm pretty sure Chicken Hawk hasn't caught anything. So let me just hurt his feelings just a little bit. I'm gonna send him a picture of the fish that I have. All right, let's see. And then I'm gonna call him. Let's hit spot lock real quick so we don't drift too far. All right, there we go. There we go, guys. Now let's go ahead and let them see. Let them see what's happening out here today. All right, here we go. What's going on? Parker says, have we done Bass for Cash yet? We have done it one time. We still have another one that we're going to do in just a second. But what I'm doing is I'm sending out an intimidation text. I'm sending the guys a picture of the fish that I caught. Can you see it? Let's see if you guys can see that. Can you see the picture? Does that look like a good intimidating picture right there to send to the guys? Let's see if I can get it so you can see it better. Does that look like a good intimidating picture right there? If they don't have anything in the boat, do you think that'll make them feel a little nervous? Put yes or no in the chat. What do you think? Would that make them feel a little nervous? What do you think, AC? What do you think, AC? Is that going to make them a little nervous? And you know what I put in the chat? Let me tell you what I put. I put, I'll let you see two of them. I told them I'll let them see two for now. Now, let's see. It's getting a little windy in here. This coat didn't really look all that good to me, so let's ease on out of here. We're gonna go and find some ledges now, guys. Blaster says, I'm scared. He said, I'm scared and I'm not even fishing. get to another spot, we'll post up on a ledge. Then I'll give Chicken Hawk a call, and we'll weigh that other fish for bass for cash. And then we might have another $100 up for grabs. We'll see. I'm going back in here. Who was it that said they were gonna put $100 up for grabs for you guys? Shout out to the Outdoor King. I want to give a big shout out to Clint Perry. Clint Perry came in with the 5 gifted memberships, which made him the sponsor of today's live stream. All right, in the chat, who was it that said they were putting up the $100 for everybody? I'm trying to go back in the chat. I'm doing a lot of talking and not remember too much. Alexander says, I am going to head out as I need to prepare to set up for the cookie booth. All right, Alexandra's about to head out. So, Alexandra, do you want us to go ahead and do the bass for cash right now, or do you need to go ahead and leave? She says, I love big. Alexandra says, I love big girl. Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, so guys, what we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead and do bass for cash. Is I love big girl still in the chat? Is I love big girl still in the chat? Is I love big girl still in the chat? Oh, I love big women. All right, here we go, guys. Let me go ahead and lock it in place. What we are about to do, make sure you have already subscribed to the channel. All it takes is for you to be a subscriber to the channel. It does not cost you anything to participate in Bass for Cash. All you have to do is subscribe, all right? Now, you can only put one guess in the chat. If you put more than one guess in the chat, you will be disqualified. You do not want that to happen, all right? Big shout out to the Money Team members, the people that have the badges next to their name. Those are the members of the channel, and membership does have its privileges, one of which they will get 2 guesses per fish, all right? So we already guessed the one on the blue. Let's guess the other one over here. All right, Alexandra, when we are still in subscriber only mode, guys. So you have to be a subscriber to participate. Alexandra, you can go ahead and open the scales because we know you have to go. But there we go. There is fish number 2. So we'll put this one on here. And do you see it? It's kind of chubby. Almost 13 inches, not quite, but it is a keeper on this lake. And for bass, for Battle of the Anglers, all they have to be is 1 pound or better. Every fish over 1 pound will count. So there we go. Scales are officially open, guys. You get 1 guess unless you are a member of the Money Team. If you are a member of the Money Team, you know the routine. All right, there we go, guys. There we go. So there is the fish. Let's see if somebody's going to walk away. If I love big women is still in the chat, this fish right here on this yellow coil tag could be worth $140, guys. All right. Bass for Cash. Is it real? Yes, it is. It is real. Julian, the joke guy, says, welcome to Bass for Cash. Guess the weight, win the stash. Brought to you by Money Bass. Okay, has a little jingle to it. All right, so the scales are officially open, guys. You have 2 minutes to get your guesses in the chat. Do not put your guess in there more than once, and do not put any comments or anything in the chat right now until the scales are closed. And once those scales are closed, then we will go back. Let's see. Then we will go back to where you do not have to be a subscriber. Right now, we are in subscriber only mode, guys. All right, guys, the scales are now closed. Let me ease in here and get my bait back. And then we're going to weigh that fish and see if anybody's going to walk away with a nice cash payout. Can I get it back? Yes, I can. All right. All right, we got it, guys. All right, Alexandria has to roll, so let's go ahead and make it quick. Let's make it quick. I love big women still in the chat. All right, drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. All right, let's get it zeroed out, guys. All right, let's see. So there we go. I'm going to say this one is a nice and easy. Uh-oh. It's kind of pooping, guys, so it's losing some weight. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's losing some weight. Let me rinse it off because I don't want that in my boat. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get it on the scale. Oh, come on, Alexandra. She said he pulled a tank. All right, so we have it zeroed out. I'm going to say this one is 1.06. Let's see. Locked in at 1.08, guys. 1.08. 1.08. Did anybody win? Do we have any winners? Do we have any winners at 1.08? No official winner. You guys, somebody could have walked away with about $140 if you had guessed the weight of that fish. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, guys. Nobody wanted that money. What is going on? What's going on, Samuel? He says, I ain't got to see you or talk to you for a minute. I've been out for about 2 weeks. Now I've been living good and catching them all. Good deal, good deal. All right, Alexandra says, well, I'll see you all tomorrow, bright and early. All right, there we go, guys. Everybody put AC in the chat. Really, really appreciate you. She is always doing good work in the chat, hitting everybody up with those DQs. She's spreading that DQ love in the chat. Shout out to AC. Everybody, please put AC in the chat. Really, really appreciate you. All right, guys. Now, look, I sent the picture to him. I showed you guys the picture I sent. Let me just read to you what they're saying. So A says, I know where that is, but it's the wrong day. See you soon. All right, then we have shout out to the whip stick. He says, you're going to need them both tomorrow, and I will be checking live wells. All right, then Ace comes back with probably got a 2-liter of Mountain Dew and G juice too. All right, all right. I see they want to do a little talking. All right, there's the link to the app, guys, for the Battle of the Anglers tomorrow. All right, guys, so I'm going to get back to fishing because I need to focus for another 2, 3, 4 hours. And see if we can continue to find some fish, all right? So I really appreciate everybody for tuning in. Want to give a big shout out to the Outdoor King. Also want to give a big shout out to Clint Perry, the sponsor of today's live stream with those gifted memberships, all right? Parker said, did you tell them you snagged it? What are y'all talking about snagging in the chat? All right, so really appreciate everybody. So, oh, the guys in the chat. All right, so the other thing, we will be doing a Meet the Angler. So make sure you guys have subscribed and you stay tuned for that. That'll be later this afternoon, evening. We'll do a Meet the Angler so you can see all the guys and everything in preparation for tomorrow, okay? All right, really appreciate everybody for tuning in. Big shout out to Clint Perry. Big shout out to the Outdoor King. Really appreciate you guys. All right, we'll see you guys later on today.